The Texas State University system has experienced dramatic growth over the past decade, making it the third largest university system in Texas and the 24th largest system in the U.S. Last fall, system-wide enrollment exceeded 84,600 students, a 17% increase since 2009. And while enrollment has increased across all demographic groups, the largest increases occurred among minority, dual credit, and doctoral students. Since 2009, Hispanic enrollment at our 7 member institutions has nearly doubled from 13,200 students to 25,500 students. During the same period, African American enrollment increased 40% from 10,000 students to 14,000 students. The number of dual credit students across the system has already exceeded the 2020 target. Since 2009, dual credit enrollment has nearly tripled from 733 students to more than 1,900 students last fall. Although they're a small percentage of our overall student population, the number of doctoral students across the system has grown 50% from 750 students to more than 1,100 students last fall. While student enrollment has grown at a healthy clip, the number of degrees and certificates awarded by TSUS institutions increased at an even higher rate. Since 2009, the total number of degrees and certificates grew from 15,100 to 20,500, a 36% increase.
Degree completions are outpacing our enrollment simply because we're doing some very exciting things around academic advisement and career pathways. To demonstrate this, at our spring commencement 2019, we had the highest number of students of color to actually graduate in the history of LIT.
Like the increases in student enrollment, increases in degrees and certificates are highest among minority and doctoral students. The Texas State University system prides itself in providing access to students with geographic or personal barriers to higher education. Online learning has bridged this gap for many of our students. Since 2009, the number of credit hours taught online has more than quadrupled from 39,000 online credit hours to more than 175,000 online credit hours last fall. During the same period, the number of degree programs offered online has grown from 32 to 133, an increase of more than 300%.
Think about a working professional that needs to move their career ahead by getting a master's degree. They don't want to stop their job and go to school somewhere. They need an anytime, anyplace degree program. And that's what a master's or a doctoral degree online provides them. The same thing is true for undergraduate non-traditional students. A lot of them have stopped out of higher education for years. And what they need is accessibility, again, anytime, any place, but they also need the enhanced advising, for example, that our Sam Houston Online provides them, so that they can figure out what's their degree path to getting done.
As our student population has grown over the past decade, so has our faculty. Since 2009, the number of faculty has grown from 3,300 to 4,600, an increase of 30%. But this number doesn't tell the whole story. Because our student population is so diverse, our institutions have worked to recruit additional faculty members who mirror this diversity. Since 2009, the number of minority faculty across the system has more than doubled from 565 in 2009 to nearly 1,200 last year.
One of the most impactful things we've done in the last year is create a position, Special Assistant to the Provost for Inclusion and Diversity. Dr. Scott Bowman, who's a professor of criminal justice, is in this position, and his job is to help hiring committees realize the data that's out there and then use strategies to help attract a diverse faculty.
In the face of declining state revenues per student, our institutions have sought out new sources of financial support. And as a result, combined with market gains, the system-wide endowment has more than doubled over the past 9 years, from $202 million in 2010 to $471 million this year. During the same period, annual cash giving to our institutions has grown 81% from $28 million in 2010 to more than $50 million this year. Driven by enormous gains at Texas State University, our institutions have also increased their commitment to innovation and scholarly productivity, growing their total research expenditures by 84% from $41 million in 2010 to $76 million this year. During the same 9-year period, our institutions have dramatically increased their efficiency. This year, the system-wide administrative cost as a percentage of operating revenue is 7.6%, down from 9.1% in 2010. From growing enrollment and awarding more degrees to expanding online programs and hiring more faculty, our institutions are working harder than ever to improve student access, success, and excellence.